I'm what you would call an internet veteran, or what my brother would call an old loser. And because of my early onset internet addiction that my parents were deeply and probably rightfully concerned about, I also got to witness the inception of our greatest commodity, memes. Memes have changed a lot over the years as our online landscape has shifted, but one thing remains the same. Some people, namely adults, are really bad at making memes. And there's a reason for this. It's baked into the very definition of what makes a meme, and it's that definition that makes this supposedly relatable cultural touchstone both an accessible and inaccessible form of daily humor. And if memes aren't fair use, this video essay is. To begin to talk about what a meme is, we must first discuss what a meme is not. Not every funny picture you see online is a meme, Brittany, and yes, I will die on this hill. But definitionally speaking, memes do fall under a certain category. The term was coined in the 1970s by Richard Dawkins, who, in a bittersweet twist of fate, eventually became a meme himself. He introduced the meme as a unit of cultural development, an idea, behavior, or style that spreads by imitation within a culture. Examples of this include mythology, jokes, fashion trends, and making everything a cake. And it's not just a fad because there's a direct traceable link between what it is now and what it started as. This was Dawkins' point. Much like our biological genes, a meme propagates and evolves through variation and mutation. That's how it sustains itself. Essentially, a meme evolves through a cultural natural selection, which makes unironic Christian memes so much funnier. It's this definition that separates an internet meme from, say, a viral video. Virality is important to the life cycles of both of these things, but what classifies it as a meme is its need to reproduce and mutate. Take, for example, the phenomenon of Damn Daniel. It was a humorous video that gained popularity on Vine, was shared hundreds of thousands of times on Facebook and Twitter, but didn't necessarily mutate into anything further. As such, a week later, the boys ended up on Ellen and the joke effectively died. Aside from the errant throwback reference, no one is talking about Damn Daniel anymore. In the eyes of internet society, it's disappeared, kind of like James Cameron's Avatar. In contrast, look at the life cycle of a meme such as Loss. It stems from the comedy webcomic Control-Alt-Delete, which tried for once to create something poignant and for all intents and purposes, failed. And the internet, being the merciless bully it is, made fun of it ad infinitum. Parodies emerged. Some copy and pasted images on top to create a new meaning, some recreated the comic using other pop culture references, and some went a more minimalist route. Suddenly, the joke was less about the original comic and more about the bait and switch. How long will it take for you to figure out that this is Loss? And because of the visibility of the internet, we can trace exactly how this meme mutated over the years. Even between subcultures, there's still a definitive link of context. Although I may not know what an unfamiliar pop culture meme is referencing, I still kind of get the gist because it evolved from a meme I do know. So what if you showed a Lost meme to a man that just woke from a coma? He'd have no idea what this weird, vaguely anti-Semitic symbol meant. The original context of internet memes is crucial to its life cycle. This is partly why corporations were so notoriously bad at making memes in the early 2010s, aside from just being too slow for the trend. They were trying to create iterations without the original context. You need a whole backstory just to get this type of humor. And if you weren't in on the memes during their inception, you're out of luck. These days, almost anyone has access to meme-making tools. There's a plethora of generators out there, there's free and cheap Photoshop-adjacent programs. You can even add text to images through apps such as Instagram. But like a Brooklyn-bound art student with a trust fund, the accessibility of creation doesn't mean that you're good at it. For a medium that's supposed to be a relatable form of self-expression, it can be really alienating to feel like you're not in on the joke. And because of the lightning speed that memes today propagate at, the life cycle might be over before you've even gotten a chance to catch up. So what happens in the next decade and beyond as a new generation grows up online? What happens when the context of those original memes gets buried under the legacy they informed? What does this new generation create? Maybe history is doomed to re-meme itself. Or maybe a new cultural wave of memes will rise up. Either way, I have a feeling it's going to leave us, the generation that created memes in the first place, feeling out of touch and out of time.